Okay. Hey, Jeffrey. How you doing today?
I'm doing alright. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. Thank you for asking. I invited you in to ask you a couple questions, and see what you like to do for fun, and try to find out some more about you. Okay.
Okay.
What do you like to do for fun? Like, are you into any sports in school or anything like that?
Um, Skating, you know?
So no, like, no, like sports, like soccer or anything like that. You like
Yeah.
skating a lot?
Yeah.
I've never got into it. I'm kind of scared to do it
Uh-huh.
now in my old age. So are you pretty good at it? Like what can you
Mm,
do on? Can you do like I don't know what it's called like tricks?
yeah.
Are they called tricks?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. My son skates, so it's kind of like
Oh, I see.
he tells me certain things, and I'm like I don't have any clue what you're talking about. But I think
Mm.
it's pretty cool. Like I'm interested in it, but um, I couldn't do any of that. I couldn't do any of it.
You probably could if you tried.
I'm sure. I mean, if I started when I was younger, but so what grade are you in?
I am in the 10th grade.
Okay. Are there any subjects in particular that you like or you don't like?
I like math a lot. Math's pretty interesting.
Yeah. What is it about math that you like?
It's just math, you know what I mean? Solving, solve equation, you know what I mean? It's just,
Solving problems and stuff.
yeah.
You like that
Yeah.
aspect of it. And how are your grades looking?
They're alright, you know? Nothing fancy.
So what are your grades though? I mean, is there like what grade do you have in math right now?
I have an A.
You have an A in math. Okay.
Mhm.
And what are your other grades like?
B's, C's.
Okay, that sounds pretty good. So, what is it about the C class? What is the C in?
Spanish.
Spanish. Okay, so what's going on with Spanish?
Um, Not really getting a lot of help in that class, you know?
hmm And do you think this is an issue that you're not asking for help, or you're not staying after for any type of tutoring? Do they offer tutoring after class or anything like that?
No, they don't offer tutoring after class, so
Okay.
it's kind of hard to get help.
Okay, and like, how do you do
Also,
you?
my students, the students that I work around, they're not very friendly. You
Um,
understand?
okay,
So
yeah.
it's kind of hard to get help, and
So why is it, and what makes them not friendly? Do you not?
they just like to work by themselves, I guess. I don't know.
Have you tried talking to them, or
Yeah, but
asking
you
if they would
know,
like to start a study group or anything like that?
yeah, but they just like to keep it a short conversation
Okay.
and go back to their own devices.
And have you thought about asking your teacher for any help?
Um, yeah, I have.
And what was the answer with that?
He said, ask your students for help.
Okay. And have you told him that, like I've asked other students for help and, they don't want to help me
No,
or
I
they're
haven't
not.
asked him.
So maybe that should be something that you should do so you can
Yeah.
bring that grade up, so we could have, all A's and B's. So what is your afternoon routine? Like what do you do when you come home? Do you go right into your homework or do you do what you want to do like, whatever that is after school? Like what does your after school routine look like?
Well, usually I go home
Mhm.
and I take off my backpack, turn on the TV for a bit, try to relax,
Mhm.
just try to get the annoyances of the day out of the way, you know what I
Okay.
mean?
Right.
And then, after a while, I'll usually go skate, and then
Mhm.
I'll come home, and then do homework, then, you know, shower, brush teeth, and go to sleep.
So how has that helped you? Have you noticed that? Have you ever tried like as soon as you come home, maybe take like a 5-10 minute break and then get into homework, and then after homework, so you can get it done all right away, then you have more time for what you want to do. Have you ever tried doing that before?
No, because it's not really needed, because usually, I get done with skating around 8 o'clock, so I have around 2 hours to do my homework.
No, but then by then it's pretty late at night. Yes.
Yes, but I'm usually tired by then.
Okay. So
So,
then if we're tired doing homework, we're not really getting the what we need out
no,
of that.
tired after doing homework.
Oh, okay. Okay. So, so you wait till 8 o'clock. So what time do you get home usually from school?
2:30.
2:30. Okay. And you use that time to play around and do whatever you need to do.
Yeah.
And then you do homework.
Yeah.
And you've never tried doing your homework before?
No.
Okay. So, do you have any brothers or sisters?
No.
No. Okay. And how does that make you feel? Do you feel
It doesn't really feel any different from like other people. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Okay. So let's try this. I know that you're on Christmas vacation now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's try this. Let's try when you go back to school.
Mm-hmm.
Let's try talking to your teacher. You know, saying, hey, you know, the kids are not helping me. You know, try to be adamant about it. Try to be like, you know, my kids are not helping me. You know, like I've asked students, can you please help me because I really want to bring my grade up in the class. And then also, instead of coming home and playing around and doing what you normally do, like your fun activities, you should get that homework assignment knocked off right away. And then you'll have plenty of time to do whatever you want to do. You know what I mean? So that, you know, you could have more time for that. Or you notice that you can just knock out your homework like in 30 minutes and then therefore you don't have to like have that impending doom. You know what I mean? Like I'm pretty sure that's kind of like, you know, for me, you know, when I was in psychology school, you know, like I know that it was, you know, always if I waited to the last minute, it always was kind of like weighing heavy on me, like, oh, I have to do this. And like, even though I was still doing the things that I want to do, it still was on my mind. So I wasn't still able to enjoy the things that I wanted to do thoroughly if I would have finished that assignment on time. And I'm sure, I don't know if you feel the same way, like you kind of feel like in the back of your mind when you're playing with your, you know, like when you're doing whatever, skating, you know, watching TV, you're kind of like in the back of your mind, you're probably thinking like, you know, I still have to do this assignment, you know, I don't know. Is that how you kind of feel or?
No, not really.
Okay. Well, let's try that.
All right.
For like, you know, maybe not every day. We'll start off with maybe, we'll say 2 days out of the week. We'll do Monday or Tuesday, Thursday. Okay? And see how that works out. And see if you find that you have more time to do the things that you want to do and you're not rushed to do it at the very end and you're not tired or you don't feel tired afterwards. So let's try that after, you know, winter break. Let's talk to the teacher about, you know, what we can do to bring that grade up in your Spanish class, as well as come home right away, you know, like take a breather, you know, use the restroom, you know, have a snack, you know, do whatever, then get right into homework on Tuesday and Thursday. And then we'll meet we'll do that for 2 weeks, and then we'll meet 2 weeks after vacation, you know, ends, and then we'll see how you feel. We'll see if, like, you know, if you felt that you had more time or if you felt better getting it done and out of the way, and we'll see what the progress was with your teacher and everything like that.
All right.
Okay, so would you agree to that? Would that be okay?
Yeah, that'd be fine.
Okay, for sure. Well, thank you for meeting with me today, Jeffrey. It was
No
a
problem.
pleasure, as always.
It was a pleasure.
And I look forward to meeting with you again.
Okay.
All right.